Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I want to show you a price prediction video on Blendr, one of my favorite AI projects. If it's sounding interesting, drop that like. Please give me a subscribe if you're new. Do you hold Blendr? I'm going to give you a price prediction. I did a video on this about how much you should hold. If you missed it, go check it out. It is on my channel. You should be able to find it. I think it's important to understand these things when you're investing in these cryptocurrencies. Where is that video? I can't find it. It's somewhere. I had it somewhere. There you go. No, that's me buying Blendr. Where's one how much you should hold and everything else? It's here somewhere. Did I not upload it yet? I haven't uploaded it yet. So Patreon, see it. You haven't seen it. So it's coming. It's coming. But it probably is there now at the time of... Anyway, it is there. But yeah, it's not there at the time of... Anyway. So, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's
okay. Okay. So, how much what price... Yeah. What price can Blendr actually reach in the future? A realistic price that you could probably take with you on your journey, and then you can decide how much of these tokens you should accumulate for when it reaches that price, and then you can sell it for massive gains. Now, this is not financial advice. This is my personal opinion on what I think it can do based on the information that I know, right? So for those that knew, what is Blendr? Because in order to understand a price prediction, what is it? What can we compare it to? Can we compare it to anything? Blendr is all about GPU computation. Node AI blew up, Render's blown up, Blender's gonna blow up because of the whole GPU rendering services that it's gonna offer. And when it comes to AI, gaming, filming, whatever it is that you do, you need to have good GPU computational power. It says, look, for AI rendering and simulations, Blendr offers high performance computing sands, centralized costs, and scalable limits, optimize resource usage, minimize expenses, and maintain uninterrupted productivity. So it's going to make it more cheaper, efficient, more powerful for people that want to basically up their game when it comes to making things with AI or whatever it is. Gaming, like I said, anything. And you need the GPU computational power. It's important. So this is why Blender's become, in my eyes, one of the hottest projects for AI in 2024, maybe 2025 and beyond. Like, I really believe that this can move, right? So let's take a look at the tokenomics real quick. It's a 71 million market cap. Yeah, we've got fully diluted as well, 73 million. Phenomenal. By far, one of the best tokenomics that I've seen in a cryptocurrency project, where nearly all tokens are circulated. Look at this, almost 41 million, 40.9 million tokens circulating, and the total or the max supply, you'll never get more than 42 million tokens. Please understand, this is incredibly scarce. You know, like that tender looking, juicy, flicking, bumper flipping, finger licking barbecue piece of Clark chicken. Scarce. This is hard to get hold of. This is like, it's more scarce than Litecoin. Because Litecoin had 70, what Litecoin, let's real quick, right? And I'm going to give you a good insight to how high coins with roughly 40 million in supply can go, right? Litecoin, just real quick, I'll touch on this. I'm going to bring up a few things. Litecoin, I'm going to bring up Monero. Now, these are older projects, but they had a good run for their time. Also, they show how high a coin could go based on the type of supply that it has, right? So let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin has 74 million circulating, 84 million double the amount of what Blendr has. If a coin with double the amount of tokens in supply can reach, what's this? How high did it go in the past? Look at this, $345. I have to believe Blendr could do double the size if it was to perform well. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go to trillions of dollars. Actually, not yet. Well, not trillions of dollars. I think it can go to multiple billions. Actually, I think it can outperform where Litecoin is right now, sitting on a 6 billion. I think it can go higher. I think with what it's trying to offer, this whole thing here, I think it can go into the tens of billions of dollars because it's targeting such a powerful part of the crypto space, not just crypto, the AI space, everything, gaming, the lot. Right, I'm going to give you more info in a minute. Hold on. Monero has, okay, this is smaller in supply. That's 18 million. So I can't really use Monero as an example. But just that alone shows you that coins with tiny supplies tend to do big moves in the future if they perform well, and they can really go up into the hundreds of dollars of price. So if this does a 10x, look at this real quick. 10x is $17, 100x is $174, and then this market cap, let's use the fully diluted because it's not far off. Well, hold on, let me get it. So 10x is 730 million, and then 100x is 7.3 billion. I think it can go I actually think it can go higher. So I've got the coin perspective up. I think minimum, we will see, this is a price prediction now, I think minimum, we're going to see this go to a $10 billion market cap. That's what I believe, because of what it's trying to offer. Let's call it, hold on, can I get 9.9? Well, look, just under 10 billion, 9.9 billion market cap. Blendr's price will be $242, get it out, and it will be 144x return. $100 turns to $14,400. So if you was able to, over the next few months, not financial advice, but I'm just saying, if you was able to accumulate $1,000 worth, if it goes to where I believe it can go, you make 144 times your money back, which is 1,000 turns to $144,000. But get this, when it comes to comparing GPU like rendering, what can we compare it to? There has to be something we can compare it to. What's been so successful already with the GPU narrative, the whole GPU computational resources and all of that? What's been successful right now that we can say, actually, no, yeah, actually, this can probably move like that? This, boom, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the biggest tech giant now in the world, or one of the biggest, because of what it's offering. And the main source of this was because of the chips that it was offering to help advance AI. And a lot of their chips evolve around GPU computation, right? It says here, top line, right? NVIDIA became the third American company in history to score $2 trillion valuation. Now we know that NVIDIA, which offers GPU computation and AI chips and all this stuff, or chips that can help, GPU chips that can help AI, is sitting on roughly 2.3 trillion. What if Blendr was to go similar? It doesn't actually have to go, meaning what if it performs just as well? It doesn't need to take all the amount of, it doesn't need to go to trillions of dollars. What's 10%? 10% will put, is basically $234 billion. If Blendr was to take 10% of all of the computational hype through NVIDIA, it goes to 234 billion. I don't think that Blendr needs to take 10%. What if Blendr just took 1% of the hype and the resources and everything, meaning that in the future, NVIDIA's hot, it's going to be bigger, it'll probably go to 10 trillion, but in the future, decentralized GPU might be a big thing. And these big tech companies might look towards the decentralized space and say, well, actually, let's throw huge amounts of money over here because it's more scalable, more efficient, more secure. You understand? So they will look over there. What if they just take what if it took 1%? 1% of 2.3 trillion is 23 billion, right? Because look, 10% is 234 billion, so 1% is 23 billion. If Blendr, please, because this is how I value, when I invest, this is what I think about. I think about what's hot right now in the market, what are they sitting on, how much money's in this, trillions of dollars in NVIDIA. If they go decentralized, and they look for something like this, and Blendr goes to a $24 billion. Can't even get there. That's 13. Let's check. What's this $500? Well, look, just $500 price alone puts Blendr at a $20.5 billion. Can you imagine the faces? Everyone's face. If Blendr blows to $500 a piece, $20 billion. And everyone's like, well, how? Why did it do it? You got Render that's blown up at like 50 billion, 60 billion. You got Blendr that's just killing it at 10, 20 billion. If it goes there because smart money, meaning big tech money, decides to go decentralized and starts looking for GPU computational services, and they decide to use Blendr, you're going to see some serious action. You're going to see some mad moves. And this is when people become millionaires investing in AI projects because they made the smart decision to look at projects like Blendr. And I've made Blendr one of my biggest holdings because I believe, I don't care what you do what you want. Yeah, I've made good money in crypto and I'm going to keep making good money in crypto. I'm talking almost a 300x. We could be looking at a 300x cryptocurrency project. Wait until the hype kicks in. Wait until people realize how important GPU rendering projects are. That's when you're going to see this absolutely fly. And then when it's sitting at a $20 billion valuation, it's going to be considered one of the biggest AI projects in the crypto space. And people that got in now at a $1.67 price will be laughing because you're going to make 300 times your money back. Your $1,000 turns to 300,000 if you're wild enough, and you put like 300,000 or $3,100. You make $1 million, just a straight up millionaire, or roughly 3333. Basically, you become a millionaire off of like a $3,000-ish dollar investment. Kind of get out if it does this. And I've seen coins do this in the past. We've seen things like, what's it called? Polygon Matic blow up 300x. Well, I did. If you use Rand, I saw flipping, what's the other one? Cardano, all the old ones, XRP. I was back flipping 2015, back in the old days. I've seen it all. And I think I'm going to continue to see it. I see meme coins do this nowadays with coins that I share. So I know that AI will have its time to seriously shine. And Blendr is going to lead the way. That's what I think. This is not financial advice. This was not sponsored. This was me sharing my personal opinion. They didn't pay me nothing for this. I just know from my personal research. And right now, NVIDIA is hot, one of the hottest stocks. And I believe that many cryptocurrency projects could follow this. Ones that offer the same kind of similar things, right? So I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. What do you think of Blendr? Where do you think it can go? Drop your comments. Do you think it can go to like a $200 price, a $500 price? Is that too unrealistic? Drop your comments. Let me know why. And yeah, we'll just leave it from there. If you want, I've got a Patreon account. You can become a patron. Let me just grab it out real quick. Link is in my info section. Click it, come over. Highly recommend you check it out. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. Let me move this back. I've got a few tiers that you can see, right? The exclusive VIP partner tier, this one here, unlocks all the posts. So you see when I'm buying, selling, staking, AI in the lot. You won't miss nothing. And if you can afford it, the next tier, which has become my most popular tier, is my CEO tier. Gives you access to the VIP group. People are favoring it because they get access to the group. They get super alerted about projects from smart investors in there. I'm talking to them about projects as well. You have the opportunity to get in early on projects most of the time before I buy it. So they're buying, a few days later I'm buying and sharing the alerts over there. So you do get that early access to, you're getting what is it? What's the word? You're just getting in early because they're talking about it. You're getting super alerted. There you go. So yeah, I should have that super alert thing up. If I got it up, let me see if I can find it. I know I had it up somewhere. Hold on, let me see. Super alerts. Does it come up? Super alerts. Hold on, what's this? That's my super alerts. Just getting better. Here we go. I usually have it up. Super alerts. Get access to super alerts. There you go. So yeah, come check it out if you can afford it. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.